But hey everybody, welcome to our little call. So we wanted to go live and just talk to you guys a little bit about our journeys and how we got started, what we do as coaches, just to see if you can relate to any of us and see if this is something that may interest you. We've all had quite an awesome journey in our own different ways. And we are here in Florida. We're actually on a team retreat and we're having a blast here.
Yeah.
Let's show you guys what it looks like here. So we're trying to have good lighting so you really can't see anything, but it is a beautiful background, and we're staying at a 30-bedroom house because we have a bee bug. We have like 25 people here. So a lot of them are in Epcot right now. And we just wanted to jump on while we have time and it's not too noisy and just share a little bit. So I guess we can all introduce ourselves first. Do you want to do that first? Or should we just introduce as we go?
Let's just introduce.
All right, we'll introduce as we go. All right, so hey Brandy.
Hi.
So my name is Deidra Mangus and I have been a coach now for almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in November. But what really got me started with coaching, I actually knew nothing about it. I just knew that I had my second boy and I wanted to lose weight. I was unhappy. I was not confident with myself. I couldn't stand putting on clothes because I was one of those people who, if I was going somewhere, I would put on like a million different outfits, and I hated every single thing that I put on, and I was just disgusted with myself. I hated to look in the mirror. And I didn't want to be that mom. I wanted to be a hot mom who felt good in what she was wearing. And I knew that there were moms out there that felt like that. So I thought that it was possible. I was someone who would always go to the gym. I was a personal trainer right out of high school. And I was very conscientious about my weight because my whole family was overweight. I had to watch my sister get made fun of in school, and it was just one of those things that really made me, in the back of my head, I was just constantly thinking about my weight. So after having my second child, I wanted to get in shape. I wanted to be in better shape than I was before. So I saw about a challenge group, and basically what it was is an accountability group, a support group, where you have goals that you want to achieve and you post in this group and you work out 5 days a week, 6 days a week. You follow a fitness program, you drink Shakeology, which is a health shake meal replacement, and then you post your accountability every day to help get that support you need to reach your goals. So, it took away from me doing the diet pills like I used to. It took away from me doing the wraps that I used to. No offense to any of these. It's not a long-term lifestyle that I wanted to live. I wanted something that was sustainable for me. So I got into this group 6 weeks postpartum, started with Insanity, which is like the hardest program to start with. I have no idea why I did it, but I did. And I was really happy with the results. At first, I didn't want to incorporate Shakeology because I didn't want to spend the money. I didn't want to invest in it. I was drinking my protein shakes from GNC, and it was just something that I didn't want to invest in. I was working as a nurse. I know, right? The wig's like good on her hair. So I was working full-time as a nurse, but I was on maternity leave and I was taking a little bit of unpaid leave, and I just didn't have the money to do it. But then I realized that I was spending money on junk food, so I kind of replaced the junk food and the extra fast food. I loved Arby's, let me just tell you. So I replaced that and started incorporating Shakeology, and it did change my life. The support groups changed my life. The food that I started to ingest changed my life, and the workouts changed my life because I didn't have to wake up my kids to go to the gym anymore. Even though I love the gym, it just wasn't feasible for me anymore. So I ended up losing 40 pounds, and I got in the best shape of my life. I was able to do figure competitions, which is something that I've always wanted to do and never really took the time to do. So yeah, it was a great experience. So, for me as a coach, being in the business for almost 5 years, my favorite part about coaching is the challenge groups, because of the success that I've had, but also how these groups changed my life. It's a place where you're surrounded by positive and uplifting people. It's a place, I can't see these. Hey guys, hey Brittany. Hey Francine. It's a place where you're surrounding yourself around positive, uplifting people. We go on social media and there's constantly like people degrading people and talking down on people, just a lot of negativity.
We don't have time for that.
It's not inspirational.
We don't.
The challenge groups are inspirational.
Yes.
And you know, everyone has their own goals. They may not be the same. I didn't have the same goals as somebody else, and my goals have changed, you know, from wanting to lose weight to wanting to build muscle to wanting to lean out.
So to have a healthy pregnancy.
And now to have a healthy pregnancy. So it has changed, but in every area of my life, every season of my life that I've been in, the challenge groups have helped me. And today, as a coach, almost 5 years into the business, I still act as a challenger. Like, I'm still in my groups saying, okay, this is what I ate. I'm showing pictures of my food. I'm showing that I'm doing my workouts. And, you know, it keeps me accountable for my own journey, because I feel like as coaches, we're always on our own journey. So that's my favorite part. So these challenge groups we run every month. That way we have a way of helping new people. That is what I do. It's my favorite part. So, you know, every month I want to give others an opportunity to reach their health and fitness goals and to get started. I hate that I can't see these.
Our phone's a long ways, so we can get all of us in.
I had to charge my phone. So that's my favorite part, is the challenge groups. That's why I started. Now it has changed a little bit. Of course, my challenge groups are my favorite thing, but it's crazy what this business has been able to do for, you know, initially helping me on my weight loss journey to now providing my family with income and me being able to stay home with my kids. And Misty's going to talk more about that, but it has helped all of us actually. So Misty's going to go ahead and talk about her story and, you know, her part of why she's a coach.
Hi guys, my name is Misty. I am one of Deidra's personally sponsored coaches, which just means that she's my mentor. She's guided me along the way and helped me to learn and grow and get to where I am now. And that is also one of my favorite things that I like to do in this business. I like to guide and mentor people and help them to achieve their goals, not just health and fitness related, but financially also. So let me back up a little bit and tell you about my story and how I got started. I started as a new mom, 60 pounds overweight. I have a bad track record with food and dieting and not eating and depression and all of that stuff. And I decided that I deserved better, my husband deserved better, and my baby deserved better. So I signed up for a challenge group. I bit the bullet and did Shakeology. I got awesome results in just 21 days. And I happened to be scrolling through my phone one night, and I had just taken a picture. I remember this picture like it was yesterday. My little girl was just old enough to realize that like she could lock her arms around my neck and like hang there. So I told Jesse, my husband, I was like, take a picture of us. Because you know, you document everything that your kids do for the first time. So he took a picture of us, and I was like, whoa, like I could really see a difference. So I went back through my phone and I saw a picture from, you know, a month prior, and I just put them side by side and I showed my husband, like, look at this. And he was like, wow. And you know, we all love social media, and I wanted to pat myself on the back. So I put a picture up and was like, I cannot believe this. Like, look at the difference, 21 days. That's all I was doing. It was really because I was surprised that it had happened that way and that I was proud of myself. Within probably 3 hours, I had 13 private messages saying, oh my gosh, you look amazing, what did you do? I was signed up as what they call a discount coach, which is strictly to get the discount on my products. So when you sign up as a discount coach, you get a 25% discount. You don't have to coach. That is what I started doing. I did it just to get the discount because I knew that the shakes were an investment that I needed to make, and I knew that I couldn't afford to pay full price. So when people asked me what I was doing, I told them, and I was just like, hey, like, this is what I'm doing. Here's a link. This is what I use to go and order. So go order this. And you should sign up as a discount coach like I did, because you can get the discount on the product. They were like, okay. So these people just like signed up. And here I am, like, I had no idea whatsoever. I'm making money off of this. I like got a paycheck and like this lump sum of money deposited into my bank account like a week later. And I was like, what the heck is this? It was because I referred people. I shared with them what I was doing, just like you share going to a restaurant or getting your hair done or a new brand of clothing. I shared what I was doing, and they said, I want to do it. And I said, okay, here's how. And I made money. I had to leave my daughter, the daughter that I'm telling you about, that I took the picture with. I had to leave her to go back to work. And it was so hard, but I didn't have another option. So I left her with my sister and I worked. But I started to realize the more that I continued to share my journey with people, the more income I was making. And it got to the point where today I have 2 children. The daughter that I'm talking about is 4 now, and I have a 1-year-old, and I stay at home with them full time. I didn't have to put my youngest in a daycare or send her to my sister's house. I am with them, and I'm so thankful for that. And I love paying that forward and mentoring people and just letting them be able to stay home with their babies or whatever it is they're wanting to do. So I mentioned that 25% discount, but with that, you make a 25% commission on the things that you sell as well. And just to get into it a little bit without confusing you, but you need to know this. As you build a team, like I'm talking about mentoring people, so we are a team. She mentors me, I mentor her.
We're one big happy family.
Yeah. And she has people that she mentors too. As you build a team, you earn volume, which turns into income. And this is more sustainable income. You don't have to worry about constantly making sure you're selling stuff just so you'll have a paycheck. When you build a team, it's more stable income that you can count on that's coming in, and that is how you are able to walk away from that full-time job and not have to worry about not being able to pay for groceries or something one week. And as you build a team of successful coaches, you can earn bonuses too. There's quarterly bonuses, and they start at $800 and they go up to $50,000. And this is every 3 months. And this is in addition to your commission. This has nothing to do with your commission. So, and I do want to say $800 to $50,000. I see all
they were
the,
like,
the
what?
faces.
Yeah, we did the same exact thing, and it was like, is that even real?
It's honestly
like this has to be a scheme
to be true. But what I do need to say when I tell you that you can make this is not a get rich quick scheme. If you think that you're going to come in and a month into this, you're going to be able to quit your full-time job and you're going to be making $50,000 every 3 months, you're wrong. This takes time. You have to work. But if you are willing to invest in this, invest in the people that you're helping, if you're willing to invest in this, invest in the people that you're helping and really commit to this, to seeing it through to the long haul, the sky is the limit. There is so much potential here. So work hard and you'll be amazed.
Can we talk about one other way of making income by being helped? I keep getting a phone call. My mom keeps calling me, and when I hang up really quick, that makes her want to call me back. So we might get like 5 more of these. Okay, so I was asking Misty, she was talking about earning income because, you know, we're all here to help people, but we're also here to earn income. But Misty has a really cool story about how you can also earn an income.
I can't believe that I forget to share that.
I wouldn't forget.
So yes, I talk about investing in yourself and the people that you're helping. I started this journey before my husband did. He wanted nothing to do with it, but long story short, he finally got on the bandwagon, mostly because I wouldn't stop nagging him, but it worked. He was over 300 pounds. He got out of breath walking up a flight of stairs. He could barely bend over to tie a shoe. there was no way he was going to be able to run around and play with our daughter when the time came. We have diabetes on both sides of our family. He was well on his way there. Anyways, I got him into a challenge group. I got him hooked on the shakes. I got him, hooked on the way he was feeling from drinking the shakes and eating clean and the energy that he had. And when you complete a program, you can submit your results to something called the Beachbody Challenge. And a lot of people do it just to get a free t-shirt, which is why my husband did it.
Free swag.
Yeah, you get a free t-shirt every time you complete a program and send in your results. But little did we know, when he submitted his results, now he lost 114 pounds. In 2 years of hard work, he lost 114 pounds. He submitted his results, and we went to New Orleans this past July.
Getting chills.
And brought home $27,000. $27,000 for him getting healthy.
Something he did anyway.
Yeah.
He didn't,
He didn't do it for the money. He would have done it regardless. And when he won $27,000, I am his coach. So I in turn won $6,000. So what is that?
A lot.
A
down payment for her house.
It is, yes, it is a down payment for a house that we are building, and it's been a blessing. It really seems too good to be true. The benefit of him losing the weight was he's, Lord willing, going to be here with us longer. You know what I mean? He can play with our children. He can be the person that he wants to be. He's so much happier now.
He's a different person.
So there are a lot of ways to earn money, but it's all centered around bettering yourself, helping the people around you, and staying consistent and working hard.
And with the Beachbody Challenge, a lot of, I went into this when I started my fitness journey, and I'm like, I don't win anything. I never win anything. And there's so many people that do Beachbody programs that I would never win anything. And I was a $500 daily winner. So they have $500 daily winners, and then they have the monthly winners and quarterly winners. So, although Jesse won that much money, there are tons of people that are winning $500 every single day, and $5,000 for the quarterly, $1,000 for the monthly, $5,000 for the quarterly, right?
And $500 for the weekly?
$500 is a daily.
Daily,
yeah.
Okay, daily.
So that we've had a good amount of coaches on our team that have been $500 daily winners. So whether you're going to coach or whether you just want to continue working on your fitness journey, and maybe this isn't for you, still be on your fitness journey and get into the Beachbody Challenge and submit your results, because you get paid to be healthy. It's a pretty awesome thing. So
to wrap up, thanks for listening and letting me share my story with you. Deidra came into this and really got into coaching because of the challenge groups. I really got into coaching because of the income potential, and I wanted to pay that forward. Maria got into coaching for initially a different reason than that, and she's going to talk to you about that now.
Hello, I'm Maria. I'm the girl who's been on a fitness journey forever. The one that everybody else, said, oh, you look amazing. And then when I looked in the mirror and I saw a totally different person. I spent 10 years trying to lose weight by recurring eating disorders over and over again. It wasn't until I got pregnant. Now, whenever I say I'm the fit girl, I mean I've ran 10 marathons. I've done 3 Ironman triathlons. I've done 11 half marathons. I've done countless 5Ks. I did go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week for over an hour to work out. I was invested in fitness, but no, I just never looked the way I wanted to look. So mentally, that was always hard, which is what led to the eating disorders.
You even packed your food. You even ate clean and took your food everywhere with you.
There was just something missing. So when I got pregnant with my daughter and had contacted Misty and ended up buying a PiYo challenge pack because PiYo is low impact. So I thought it was something that I could do for strength and flexibility while I was pregnant. Little did I know that I would have a great pregnancy, and I ran the whole time. So I didn't really use the bio like I thought I would. But I had this box of Shakeology, and Shakeology comes in this bright green box. And I never even opened the box. Like, I didn't even take it out. It stayed in the box. I offered it to somebody else because I was like, I'm never going to use this. I never ended up giving it away. So, like, even when we moved while I was pregnant, it traveled in the box. And I just had this green box in my pantry. So as I was doing, going through my pregnancy, I was like researching how to get out of this black hole of an eating disorder once I had my daughter, because like I didn't want to be that person to her. So I did all my research, and I started changing the way I was eating. And I was a new mom, but so we weren't making the money when I was on maternity leave. So I was like using up all these supplements. And I can tell you that using up all these supplements, I would drink a protein shake, legit a protein shake, every morning while I nursed my daughter and gave her first bottle, because I wake up hungry. There is nothing to do in the morning except get up, brush my teeth, put my contacts in, and eat. Like, I don't do anything else. So all of a sudden, having this baby to feed, I was like, who's gonna eat first? So I would make a protein shake, keep it in the refrigerator, and I would drink it in the morning while I fed her. So for the first however many months, I just felt like a normal new mom felt. Like everything everybody tells you, I was dragging and all of that. So I went through everything, and the time came, and I just had this green box, and I was like, I guess since it's there, I should drink it like I drank everything else. So I drank this shake literally for 30 days. And without realizing it, I was not that zombie mom. Like, I was like doing things, but I still didn't realize it until the bag was over. And I was like, all right, let's go back to the grocery store and buy something for $30. And it was probably only like maybe a week and a half later. And I was like, okay, that stuff's for real. Like, this is not the same as I felt last week. So I contacted Misty because we were already friends from college. And I said, like, how do I get that? Like, tell me how to make that affordable, I think is like what I said. And she's like, well, I can sign you up for the discount. So I was like, okay, sold. So she signed me up for the discount, and I had no intentions of, selling anything or anything like that. So I drank it for a couple of months before I even like changed my mind. And what changed my mind was Misty sharing on social media. So I've always shared my fitness journey on social media. It's just who I've been. It's been what I've been doing. So like I always posted about my running, about my races and all that stuff. Misty was sharing this coaching opportunity, and I ignored it and I ignored it and I ignored it. But I hated my job. My daughter would go to bed at 6:30 in the evening. I got off work at 6. So by the time I got home, I maybe saw her for 10 minutes, and then she went to bed. The dynamics of my job as far as management changed while I was on maternity leave. So it was this place that I went home at least 3 of the 5 days a week crying my eyes out. And it was just Misty sharing. She never pushed it on me. Even once I was a discount coach, she was never like, hey, you should sell this. Like, you'd be really good at sharing. Like, people like what you share. Like, they would listen to you. But her post was there at the right time. It was just there one day that I was having a really bad day at work, and I sat down at lunch and I opened my phone, and there she was, and I just texted her and I said, tell me how to get where you're at. So it was from that moment, and when I went into coaching, because I had already been sharing everything about my fitness, and I had already been sharing the transformation that I was getting through changing my eating habits and then incorporating Shakeology, when I said, I can now help you do this,
Yeah.
people flocked. And all it was because we were open. I was open to sharing what I was doing even before I was a coach. She was open to sharing this opportunity that she wanted to pay forward. And when our worlds collided, it exploded into this greatness. I mean,
This is so surreal.
But it's just like, everyone gets nervous about social media, and I get it. But like, there are so many more people that I impact by sharing this on social media than I see in person. Like, we are busy people. We all, everybody has lives outside of their job, whether your job is leaving the home, staying at home, you have kids, so you have extracurriculars and all of this. Like, I don't get to sit and talk and like share a lot of stuff with my friends that I see in person. Like a lot of even my closest friends know the most about what's going on in my life because of social media, not because I have time to text them or talk to them or anything like that. So I think it's just really important to like realize and be open to the fact that like, I'm not saying like, drink this shake because I'm going to make money off of it, but to say like, hey, I have a newborn baby, and when she cries and I get up in the morning, like I don't have to go immediately to like the coffee pot. Like I just grab my shake and I feed her and we go about our morning, and the next thing I know, being the girl who had to eat as soon as she woke up and then eat every 2 hours regardless, like, hey, I don't feel as bad. Like I'm not like constantly thinking about my next meal because I'm starving, or I don't have a stomach ache because I'm overeating because I was so hungry that I just ate a whole bunch of food. Like it's just, it all kind of comes back around tenfold, like just by sharing on social media. Like none of this would have been possible without it.
For any of us.
No,
Yeah.
none of us.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So it's just kind of like, I never thought I would leave the gym. I never thought that I would, become, a Beachbody coach.
Neither
I
did
don't think any of us did.
Like,
It was not
But I
on
mean,
my
like-
radar.
Yeah.
No.
So it's just like something though that like, I think, it's just like now I do stay home and I do home workouts because having a kid does make it easy. Shoot, I hated packing my gym bag. You don't even know how many times I showed up at the gym, took a shower, got out of the shower, and my gym bag was empty because I forgot to pack it. So
And you forgot shampoo.
And I forgot shampoo. I washed my hair with the foaming wash. Like, being that thick girl, like, it's not glamorous. You guys know that. Like, even if you go to the gym every day, like, packing your gym bag is not fun. So whether you have kids that you need to stay home for, or just the sanity of yourself to give yourself a couple extra minutes, like these home workouts and this Shakeology has like given me a brand new body. I no longer have an eating disorder. Like I have the body that I wanted, prior. So it's like, it took me 10 years to get it, but I wouldn't give it back.
Can I borrow it? I'm just kidding. Thank you. That's awesome. And like, I love that you're so open to share this, because like, that's what's awesome about this journey is none of us are perfect. We all have our own issues and struggles, but like, we have helped so many people by sharing that. But what's even better is we've been able to share that and help ourselves too. Like this, we are kind of selfish when it comes to this too. In the fact that like, when we talk about it, we talk about how we're going to overcome our issues, and we do just that. We overcome our struggles and issues, and we have found a lot of support amongst our team. Our team is absolutely amazing.
The bomb. We're pretty awesome.
And we are a part of the #1 team in the company, and there are over 400,000 coaches in the network, which is a lot of people. So to be a part of the #1 team, not only do we have a great support system and friendships that we have built, but we have amazing training from when you first sign up as a coach, and we do our apprentice program that we're going to be starting, to rank advancing and to growing as a leader. Every step of the way, we are here to help you, and it's not just Maria helping you, it's not just Misty helping you, and it's not just me helping. We're all doing this together, and we all do it as a team. So I hope that this helped you guys a little bit, just to understand a little background of us and what we do and why we do what we do. We're all here for different reasons, but kind of the same reasons. We love to help people. We wouldn't be here if we didn't love to help people, but that cannot be your only reason why you're here.
Exactly. I guess I should add though, because I did say that I hated my job. Like I still work, but I was able to change jobs because Beachbody allowed me to have options. My goal is to, not have to leave the house to go to work. But I don't want it to think that like, I do still work. So like you can make this work and still work, part-time, full-time, whatever. I go back and forth between part-time and full-time because I do contract work. But they always say like, you can't like turn down a job until you have a job. But like this like allowed me to take a different job because I didn't have to worry about the exact pay rate, if that Like,
Yeah, and I'm glad that you said that, because we're not here to say you should quit your full-time job and just do Beachbody. Like, that is not our intention at all.
Yeah.
There are a ton of coaches that work full-time jobs and they love their full-time job and they don't want to quit that. And, you know, for me, I was a nurse, an ER nurse, and I never had intentions of quitting my job. I loved my job.
I never thought I would.
What made me stay home and retire from nursing was just the fact that I wanted that time with my boys while they're young. And I missed time with my kids.
Yeah, me too.
You know, Misty missed time with her first child, but her second, she's been there from the beginning. And I am so excited to be here from the beginning with this one, because I didn't get that with my first two. You know, with my second, he was young when I was able to retire, but, you know, I never had it from the very beginning. So it's a great opportunity, whether you want to get your shakes paid for. You could just sign up as a coach and help a couple people here and there and get your shakes paid for and get a discount. And, you know, if you want to take it to the next level and just be a hobby coach, you can put a little bit of time in here and there and help a few more people build a part-time income, or you can have a goal of retiring yourself or your spouse. People do that. So, you know, the sky is the limit. It's all on really what you want and the work that you're willing to put in, because Misty already covered, you know, there are a lot of opportunities financially, but you're not going to make this in a day. We did this in years, okay?
Yeah.
So it took a couple years for us to get to that point. But the sacrifices that we have put in are so worth it, because now we're getting all that back in return.
We're in Florida.
We're in Florida.
Yeah.
We're in Orlando in a mansion.
When, like they say, what's the alternative? Like,
Yeah.
you get a second, if you need extra income and you get a second job somewhere else, like, you're gonna have to do that second job in addition to what you're already working, and you're gonna have to be away from home to do that. Or, you know, instead of, you know, doing something like this that doesn't have capped potential, you're gonna work an extra 10 years, whereas, you know, working a little extra now, you're gonna get those 10 years of freedom.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I mean,
Yep.
Should we close it?
So
Yeah.
we're gonna close it. So what we decided is we're gonna be doing a 7-day apprentice program. Do you want to go into
Sure.
that? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we're really excited about this. This is the first time that we have ever done this, but I am expecting that it's going to be amazing. We are going to give you all the opportunity to hang out with us virtually for 7 days. We are going to get you set up with a meal plan. We're going to get you set up with 7 days of workouts. We are going to train you on how to share your journey with people without selling. It's all free. There is no cost. You don't have to buy Shakeology. You don't have to buy a program. We are just
Unless you want to.
Yeah. Yes. Not right now. I mean, I'm just saying.
There's just no commitment
There
right
is
now.
no commitment right now. You are just hanging out with us for 7 days and giving this coaching gig a test drive to see if it's something that you think that you would like and that it could fit your lifestyle. And then at the end of those 7 days, once you realize that you loved it and you should have done this a long time ago,
Like we all did.
we will get you signed up with your shakes, with your program. And the great thing about it is you're going to have something to share out of these 7 days, because I can promise you, by doing these workouts and watching what you eat, you're going to have lost a couple pounds. And you will have been sharing with people. So you can say, you know, like, I got great results in just 7 days, and I love the community that I've been a part of, so I'm going to run with this. And then you run with it, and the sky's the limit. You just got to work hard.
Yep. So thank you guys for joining. I hope that this helped you guys a little bit on making your decision to take that next step forward. Were you going to say something?
No, I said yes.
Okay. Okay. So if you have any questions, please let us know. You can personal message us. And if you do want to participate in the 7-day apprentice program, again, please let us know, but we will also be reaching out to you as well. So
Thanks, guys.
thank you guys, and hope you have a great night.
Bye.
See ya.